Hello, DIYers. Today we'll be showing the kids box. I'm going to be showing you all of the parts in here. I'm going to be showing you how to paint it. Let's get started. I'm going to open up the box. Now unwrap this. We have the colors in the box for you. We have teal, kind of like a blue. We have an orange. It's a light orange, I think. Light green and light yellow. Then we have some sponges. There's 2 big sponges, and then there's 3 little sponges that are white. There's one of these. You can choose one color because there's only one brush that you can use. Here's what we're gonna paint. You sign with your name. It's gonna say your name, not my name. And then here's our project for the month. We have a sun with a mirror, and you can see your stuff through it. And then you can hang it on your wall if you want. And then you can look at it every day to remember yourself. I'm here to shine. And then here's our book. Our book says, I am enough. Now let's, this is our glue. Have an adult help you because your fingers could get glued. Let's get started to paint. You're going to grab one of your yellow sponges and dip it in the yellow, and be careful. Dab lightly because you do not want to get paint in the letters. Like this. Dab it off. See how I'm dabbing? While your sun dries, you can paint the board. That's gonna go with the stencil. You're gonna paint it while the sun dries.
So put this aside. I'll move it.
Put this the sun aside, and then put the board. And then pick what color you want. I'm picking teal. Paint the tired board. When you're done with your board, you can think about if you want to paint the edges, or you can start doing the sun letters. You can pick one of these colors, but I'm gonna pick orange. You can set this aside and you can bring this in front of you. And then you just put a glob of paint.
Maybe a little less.
Glob of paint, and then you just put it in and just swirl it around. If you think it needs kind of more, you can put a tiny bit. After you're done with the sun, you can put it aside and put your board in front of you. Before you do before you do your stencil, you have to sand it. Don't push too hard. You can push light. Then you can dust it off. And then have an adult help you for the stencil.
Okay, so for the stencil, you're going to flip it over and
Flip it over.
smooth it out.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, smooth it out.
Thanks.
Careful. Okay, and then we're gonna take from a corner. So there's 3 layers to your stencil. There's a clear layer, there's a blue layer, and then there's the white layer. So while it's laying on the table, you're gonna wanna separate the blue and the clear, keep those together,
And
remove the white.
Do not pull the white.
So pull back very carefully
Very
and slowly, because when you lose a letter, like right here, we missed a small piece, we're gonna push it back down. And we're gonna keep going. Now every time, those are little letters, or little spots inside your letters. So they will come up, okay? So you wanna just keep pulling carefully
So you can see them.
so you can see them and
Pop
push them back down. Okay, so there's the end of it.
Then we'll flip
Now-
it over. Can I put it down?
You can. So hold it over your board. Once it is pushed down, it is set. So you don't want to push it down until you're happy with where it is on your board.
I think that's good.
Okay, if you like it, then remember, start in the middle and smooth it all down. Smooth it down really good. It's a big sticker, so once it's down, it's down. Sometimes people like to use credit cards to push it down. In the studio, we have something called squeegees. But really, if you push it down really nice and firmly, you should be okay. Okay, and then we're gonna repeat that process of peeling back slowly, except for this time, we're going to leave the blue down. and we're gonna peel up the clear. And you're gonna wanna go slow again so that all of the pieces stay down. Now, if a piece comes up, it is a sticker essentially, so you can just push that back down, okay? And as you can see, she's helping me kind of hold her board and pull it carefully. And once you get your clear off, you're gonna wanna take your hands and just push down on the stencil, okay?
No
Because we just pulled it up. Now you're gonna wanna just smooth it out carefully so that none of the little pieces come off, okay? And make sure, especially around those letters, that they're pushed down really nice and kind of sealing those edges because you don't want your paint to seep, okay? Now we're ready to paint. So you can decide if you're gonna do a pattern of colors, if you're gonna do all the same color and maybe your name a different color. There's so many fun choices. You're gonna use your white sponges and I'll let you show them how to paint, okay?
Okay. Is it time left? I'm going to use my green. Going to dab the letters. Not a lot of paint. While this is drying, you can glue on your frame onto the sun and put the frame aside. You're going to put through these little holes. You're going to put the string through the little hole. I can.
Do you want help?
I got it.
Okay. Okay, so you'll want to pull them through, and sometimes they come unraveled, so hers came unraveled. So you might need adult help for this part, okay? So twist your string, and then like she was saying, you're gonna put it through the hole, and then you can tie a knot in the front to hold your mirror, your sun. That's a mirror. Because this, like the sun, you are all here to shine. This book has such a good message. So we'll just tie these through and then.
And we'll clean off our mirror.
Okay, we'll move our paint out of the way for you. All right, nope, that stays on. Okay, so now you'll want to glue. Remember, this glue will
stick to your fingers.
So you might want an adult to help you.
I'm gonna hold it.
Okay, so it is a super glue. It will glue your fingers together. And you just put a little bit of glue on there.
And
then put it within the circle that we have on our sun. Good job. Let me go down a little bit. I believe it covers up the circle perfectly, just like that. Okay, let go of it. Oh, perfect. Okay, so let's put it to the side because it's not set yet. We have to let it dry a little bit, right?
Can I see my
So we'll put that one to the side. And then do you want to tell them how to do this? We're going to be back to this. Even if it's a little wet, you can still pull up your stencil.
I'm gonna pull up our
So grab in a corner and pull. Yes, just like that. Awesome. Look at how great that
Okay,
looks.
I did a line.
Now, at the studio,
You
we
have,
use
what are those called again,
X-Acto knives.
Mom?
If you're at home and don't have an X-Acto knife, a toothpick or a tweezers, or maybe even the edge of the point of a safety pin could work. So you don't want to gouge the board. You just want to try to go really flat
And slow.
and slow. Yep, and pick up the corner
Just pick up it.
of the stencil
It's okay.
and peel it off.
It's okay if it makes a line on the stencil, because you're not going to peek that part.
You're not going to keep that part. Yep.
You're going to throw it away.
Okay.
The B's are kind of tricky.
The A's are absolutely tiny.
Tiny. So I
So.
would make sure that
Looks pretty great. We're just gonna peel these last ones off and then we will show you your completed projects.
Yep. And it's going to say your name.
Yes, which is so
What
much
about
fun
that
to have something, oh good eye, something with your name on it. So, here we go, let's see. All right, so our completed projects for this month's Kid Box are the sign and, you wanna show them this one?
The sun.
The sun, like the sun,
I'm here to shine.
I'm here to shine. Yes. Awesome.
Our completed projects. Thanks for joining us, DIYers.
DIYers, yep. So find us on social media,
Social media.
on Facebook and Instagram, and share with us your projects.
Your projects that you make.
Yes. We will see you next time.
Bye.